An 18-year-old man is accused of going more than 70 miles an hour down a residential street before hitting and killing a couple.
Police say Michael Hobbs and 4 others were in a stolen SUV when the crash occurred. A neighbor heard the crash and looked out her window. She noticed the couple was unresponsive, and then she saw Hobbs.
He was out of it. He at first didn't know what was going on, and then he kind of did, and then started walking off.
Police say Hobbs and his friends were high at the time of that crash.
One man died in a house fire in Cudahy. Firefighters arrived to find heavy smoke and flames coming from that home. Once they got inside, they found a man dead in a front room. They say his brother was outside shoveling snow at the time.
Other person was out at the time shoveling snow outside, so he was the one that found the fire when he turned around to go back in the house.
Firefighters say the fire appears to be an accident.
Governor Walker getting ready for a trade mission to Europe in April. He will visit Germany, France, and Spain. The trip comes as he considers a run for president. Walker was in London earlier this month, and he has plans to travel to Israel later this year.
The Apostle Island Ice Caves will open Saturday.
It is beautiful up there. Parks officials say it's glare ice for a good portion of the walk to the caves, so they recommend ski poles and walking cleats.
So we've got a lot of rough ice inshore and right up against the caves, but behind it we've got some smoother lake ice that's freshly formed. Got about 2 weeks of freeze on it and about 13 inches of thickness.
And a visit to the ice caves cost $5 for ages 16 and up. Spectacular.
Beautiful. Summerfest announced another headliner. Kings of Leon will kick off 2 days at the big gig June 25th at the Marcus Amphitheater. Tickets will go on sale Friday.
Time now to get a check on the forecast.
Here's Chief Meteorologist John Milan.
Well, the cold is sticking around. We had light snow yesterday, except if you lived in Racine, Kenosha, and southern Milwaukee County, where 4 to 6 inches of snow hit with lake effect, mostly overnight and through the morning hours. Here's how much hit Oak Creek: 6.3 inches, 6 in South Milwaukee, 5.5 in Racine, 5 inches Cudahy and Franklin, TMJ right here at the station, and Shorewood right about 4 to 4.5 inches of new snow. That's what it looked like overnight. Just this one band coming in off the lake, and then by about noon or so, all the snow was out over Lake Michigan. As we pull out on our satellite picture for the evening hours, for the overnight hours, the clouds are just dissipating across southern Wisconsin, clear skies northern Wisconsin, over Minnesota, over Iowa, and that's because the air that's coming in is so cold and so dry. So we're going to set up a very chilly night ahead. Low temperatures starting on Thursday, 0 in Madison, 7 with that northeast wind in Milwaukee, but 9 below Wausau, 18 below 0 in Rhinelander. And our high temperatures for today: 11 in Des Moines, Milwaukee actually up to 17, 11 at the Twin Cities. You can see the warm air well to our south, and the Arctic air has taken over once again across much of the Midwest. Our overnight low temperatures are going to get cold: 5 below 0 Milwaukee, 6 below Port Washington, 7 below in Sheboygan and West Bend, and also Burlington, and out in Watertown and Beaver Dam and Fond du Lac, you're about 10 below 0. It'll feel like overnight and through the evening hours about 3 to 8 below 0, but by the morning hours when the kids are going to school, dropping to about 13 below 0 in Waukesha, 14 below West Bend, and 10 below here in Milwaukee. Those wind chills will basically stay below 0 through the day tomorrow. The cold air continues to push in, so we're going to see this high pressure system scour out the clouds and give us sunshine over the next couple of days. But then it exits to the east, and on Saturday we start out with cold, dry air. It starts to warm on a southwest wind later in the day, and these clouds and that light snow will start to get here late on Saturday night, and into Sunday. I think any snow that falls will be on Sunday morning and early afternoon. Tonight, 2 below 0 under clear skies, 7 below inland, 10 below well to the northwest. For tomorrow, mostly sunny. It's cold, 14 degrees on west-southwest winds. Another chilly one Friday night, 1 below 0 in the city, 7 below inland. And on Saturday, 20 degrees with sunshine early and increasing clouds in the afternoon. I think the snow will be light, and it'll hold off until Sunday when we jump up to 28 degrees, might even see an inch or 2. And then on Monday, still 28 degrees with some sunshine. Tuesday, we're up to 35 degrees with a chance of a rain, sleet, and snow mixture.